Hi guys, you are welcome to my channel. Today we'll be looking at how we can trade XAUUSD on the lower time frame. But before we dive into the lower time frames, let's look at what has happened on the higher time frames. And I'll be starting with the daily time frame using pivot analysis. Now we have the daily time frame on the screen, and my pivot line for today is at 3667.27. That's the blue line. The first resistance is at 3702.67, while the second resistance is at 3720.55. The first support is at 3649.39. And what we can see on the screen is that price for the day opened above the pivot line, well above the pivot line, and is about to test the first resistance at 3702.67. Now, if this is tested and price is able to surpass or rise above the first resistance, the second level or the second point will be the second resistance, which is at 3720.55. But if price drops, the only point where price could drop to find support will be at the pivot level, which is at 3667.27. That's that for pivot analysis. Now let's look at what has happened on the monthly time frame. On the monthly time frame, what do we have on the monthly time frame? On the monthly time frame, price of gold is still bullish on the monthly time frame. After the break of this particular range, price has been rising on the monthly time frame, and we expect price to continue to rise towards the 4500 level. All right, in line with the projection. Price is able to respect the ascending trend line on the monthly time frame, and we expect the momentum to continue to build up for gold. Let's look at the weekly time frame. On the weekly time frame, price of gold, after breaking this particular range, this particular triangle, price of gold continues to go up. If you look at the last couple of weeks, the price has been bullish. The candles have been bullish for the past 5 weeks. We expect price of gold to continue to rise. But if price is going to drop, we have this particular order block at this level. We have this particular order block at this level. I'm talking about the 3370 level, where price might likely find support. On the daily time frame, price is currently ranging. A break above the range, which is the range is around 3704 or thereabout. A break above that level, we expect price to get to the second resistance for the pivot analysis, which is at 3720 level. But the lower part of the range, are 3630. So if the range is set to continue, we might see price dropping to the lower part of the range for it to find support and then continue upwards. We might see something like this, and then we might see price moving back up. Okay, but for now, it appears price is going to break above the range high. The range high is around 34704. I see price break above that level, and I see price target the second resistance for the day, which is at 3720 level. On the 4-hour time frame, what do we have? We can see that price is moving up steadily on the 4-hour time frame. But if price is going to drop, there's this particular order block around this point. I'm talking about the order block around the 3652 level. At that point we might find buyers stationed at that level, ready to take price back up. But if that does not happen, we expect price to continue to go up. On the 1-hour time frame, price of gold is steadily moving upwards on the 1-hour time frame. We expect price to continue to rise up and respect this ascending trend line. But a drop of a drop and the break of the trend line, we might see price test the immediate order block. This particular immediate order block very close to price. We might see price drop to 3687 level, and beyond that we might see price drop to 3670 level, and the final the supposedly final stop around price, which is at 3652, where buyers are stationed. But any other thing apart from this, we expect price to continue to go up. On the 30 minutes time frame, price of gold is rising up. Okay, but where are the price of gold is rising up, but where are the other blocks? We have this particular other block here, 3693. We have another one here at 3687. We have another one here at 3669. We have another one here at 3648. We expect price to continue to rise up, but if price is going to drop, price might likely drop to these levels and find buyers before subsequently shooting upwards. On the 15 minutes time frame, price of gold is rising up. Don't forget, we expect price to test the 3720 level very soon, which is the second resistance for the day, in line with pivot analysis. But if price is going to drop, we have some other blocks lined up. We have the immediate one on the immediate order block on the 15 minutes time frame, which is at 3691, and we have the next one which is at 3686. And then we have another one which is at the next other block, which is at 3682, and we have another one which is at 3669. This coincides with the other block on the 30 minutes time frame. On the 5 minutes time frame, price of gold continues to rise. There's one thing that is significant. You see price deep, and you see the buyer step in and push price up to break the initial high, and you see price deep, and then you see buyers step in to push price to break the structure and break the initial high. You can see it deep again, and you can see buyers pushing price up. So we expect price of gold to continue to rise, but if price is going to dip, there's this particular other block at 3696 where buyers are stationed, another one at 3691, and another one at 3686. All the last couple of other blocks are in line with what is appeared on the 15 minutes time frame. So the nearest target for now is at 3720, in line with pivot analysis. I'm talking about the second resistance for the day. So mind you, on the monthly time frame, we are projecting 4500, possibly by the end of this year or next year, early next year. We expect price of gold to rise to that level. So that's that for today's analysis. If you are yet to subscribe to our channel, what are you waiting for? Smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, share, drop comment below the video. Visit our website www.beanfxtrader.com to learn more on how to trade gold. Till I come your way next time, it's bye for now.